Oh yeah. Watch it.
Well,
This is the
wait.
first time this is the first time I've sat down and actually watched Loon content.
Okay.
It's the first time. What was you about to say?
too, man.
I was gonna say, do you want to start with? Let's start with Brilliant Idiot's appearance.
All right, just everything.
yeah, we'll start from the beginning because Loon went to Brilliant Idiots, and that was essentially like his big mark. Apparently, he has a Breakfast Club interview.
I was looking for it. No,
It's not there. Okay, so maybe it's not out yet then, which is fine.
It's
but-
mythological right now.
So yeah, so the Brilliant Idiots, I would say, would be like his first. It was his first injection into the whole
First dime.
It was his first.
This is Apollo showcase.
Exactly. You know, Charlemagne. This is my new guy.
Yep.
Black Effect Network.
Charlemagne's homie. We have
Charlemagne's
to
homie.
put that. This
That's
is
true.
Charlemagne's friend.
That's a fact.
A lot of
That
people
is-
just call him that. That's his name, Charlemagne's friend.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, in the comments, I was like, "Yo, Charlemagne's friend is fucking
Yeah.
Jesus."
Because he was camping with everything he said. He refused
Yeah.
to disagree with this nigga.
Yeah. So
But I never watched his content, and watching him like for the first time, actually sitting down and watching him.
on Brilliant
It was
Idiots.
kind of it was kind of
Okay.
like mind-boggling because y'all had talked about him before, and y'all said he was cool.
We did.
I'm like,
we did.
so I'm like, all right, this nigga Groove say he's cool. Like, I'm not seeing the cool though. Like, where's the cool part at?
We spoke too fast.
We did. We
We
did.
was
Okay.
premature. We busted
But-
the load before we needed to.
Yeah.
This isn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not a good look for him. But
don't think
it's in
so.
terms of like first appearance. You know what I mean? You got to come
First
out.
impressions mean a lot.
Yeah, this was your breakout moment because Charlemagne
Yeah.
has played this playmaking role in the past numerous times.
Yeah.
We've been introduced to numerous talent. Some flopped, some went phenomenal. Tax Stones, Mouse
Phenomenal.
Joneses,
Yeah.
Nyla Simone's.
Yep.
You know, he has a cast of friends that he
Taylor.
likes to bring up. Big Loon, this is your chance, and you spent an hour. It's
More.
hard to say that you were being objective
But-
on academics when you talked about him for 60 minutes.
Let's break that down.
Yeah,
because when
so-
it started, I felt like I've just been seeing Loon ads like ever since I've been watching this video. Was there a Loon ad?
Not that I know of.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
But they started off talking about like some bull jive. Like,
yeah. So it's like when they first started, it was like, this is my dude Loon. He's part of the Black Effect Network.
Yeah.
And he was like, and then Loon introduces himself. And we could just start from the beginning because I can talk about this nigga.
Let's start from the beginning
I
in
can talk-
particular.
I can talk
it's
about this
so
nigga
we've been
for
saying we
days.
said that 3 times. It's so hard to start.
It's so hard to figure out where to start because this is one of the most interesting people I think I've watched in the
He's
last 2 days.
interesting,
yeah.
He's
Peculiar.
very peculiar. So he introduces himself as the general of a mythical location, but also a general of these streets. He's an enforcer.
A shot caller.
A shot
shot
caller,
caller.
enforcer of the content space,
that was
which was a crazy reach.
I heard it. I was like, is he snitching on himself? Because he said it like a little like near the end too.
It doesn't
He did.
sound
He
legal,
was
right?
like, nigga, I'm the general, nigga. Little baby coming. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
where are we going with this shit? Nigga?
Yeah, and see, that's my thing with street niggas. I mean, we'll make this a whole nother conversation.
The general.
But I'm getting to the point where I don't think street niggas can do podcasts because it's like one every 5,000 of them can. You know?
Nah, I think y'all said Loon was cool before this,
We
so I'm gonna
did,
take
we
y'all
did.
word
Because he
We did.
did
this is-
something cool.
but we don't know like the limelight. It might have made him nervous. It might have had him an opinion had him. He didn't have an opinion.
That's a fact.
Because when he started talking about AK, like we was talking about on the way here, he sounded very personal.
Yes.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
we can just jump into that. I mean, for me to sum it up real quick, I think Big Loon's first appearance to the market was a flop. Like, I think he misrepresented himself, and I think he just made himself look bad to a potential audience. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like,
Go ahead.
I just think he made himself. I don't think this is a good first impression.
I think he flopped so hard that he got the foul call.
I was
I'm
about
sitting
to
here talking
say,
about him on
like,
his podcast. He went crazy on Reddit. Love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
just said in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like once niggas started talking shit, you realize you had something sensational.
That's true.
bad
That's true.
publicity is good
It's
publicity.
all publicity.
There
is
has
good
to be
publicity.
yeah.
there has to be something here for us to bounce off of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Right,
good
right,
or
right.
bad, there's substance to this.
I was just about to say
True.
it's so bad it's good.
So
Like,
I was
it's
gonna
so
say that
much
as well.
content
That's a whole
around it.
fact.
Like
Yeah.
because he didn't do bad. He was just ignorant as fuck.
Yeah,
Like-
essentially. Yeah.
Right.
No,
yeah.
he wasn't funny. this is what it is. Because even when Tax Stone went on the podcast, he was low key coming at niggas, and Charlamagne was still in that era to where he was like, "Come on, nigga, don't hold your tongue like what's up."
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
sniff the seat, nigga.
Yeah,
Do
true.
what you gotta do.
True,
And
true.
Tax Stone went after him. Like I think he has some hot takes about Cameron snitching, something to that regard.
That's right, he did. I
But he
forgot about
came
that.
at people in a funny way, and it was well done.
It was funny.
You can't talk about the same thing for an hour. Like we do a podcast about other podcasts.
Yeah.
From the positioning of you having a homie to talk about your favorite podcast with.
Right.
Yeah.
This nigga went on and talked about ads for 30 minutes. We are the only people that can be entertained by that.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's for
true.
other podcasters. That's not
Yeah.
for podcast consumers.
Right. And on top of that, I think it is really hard to say he pretty much the way he kind of like self-proclaimed what his content is, educational, students of the game. It's like what we do, right? But his is really like he's supposed to be the teacher. And I feel like I learned nothing from him. I learned a few things, but not really nothing.
Look,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love-
From that appearance in particular. But
From that appearance in particular.
The Charlamagne the Big Loon
That was
podcast
better.
on his own platform was a different display.
It was a different display. I got some gripes about that still.
Yeah, we'll
though,
talk about that
I'm
later.
about to say I heard 30 minutes of that. It was all right.
Yeah.
But